KitKat is a much-loved chocolate bar that has been enjoyed across the world for many years. But where did it come from and why do we rely on it so much? Here are 9 mouth-watering facts about KitKats.
Number 1.
KitKat is 85 years old.
KitKat was first launched in London on August 29, 1935. The first KitKat chocolate bar was a 4-finger chocolate wafer bar.
Number 2.
The KitKat bar has had different names over the years. It hasn't always been called a KitKat. When the product was launched it was called Rowntree's Chocolate Crisp, and was renamed to KitKat Chocolate Crisp 2 years later. It's uncertain exactly where the name KitKat originated, as there are multiple places it may have come from. It has been recorded as being used to describe food snacks since as early as the 18th century, and it is also said that the name comes from a meeting point in London called the KitKat Club. It wasn't until 1949 when the words chocolate crisp was dropped from the title and it became just KitKat.
Number 3.
Wartime rations caused the KitKat recipe to change. The chocolate-coated wafer bar was launched just before World War II. This meant that during the war some of the ingredients in the bar had to be changed due to rationing. The change of ingredients made the chocolate bar not as tasty, and this was a worry for the company. During this time they even changed their advertising to read "No more chocolate crisp until after the war," hoping that it would keep people's interest and loyalty. However, once the war was over, it reverted back to its original recipe and packaging. This was a positive time for KitKat, as sales dropped dramatically during the wartime.
Number 4.
KitKat had blue packaging throughout World War II. A shortage of milk during World War II forced Rowntree's to switch from milk chocolate to dark chocolate in its KitKat bars. It was during this time that the company changed the wrapper from red to blue and dropped Chocolate Crisp from its title.
Number 5.
1955 marked the first year of advertising the product on television. Not everyone could afford to have a television, but as time went on and prices dropped, they became more affordable for the working class. This was a great way for Rowntree's to promote the KitKat bar to its target audience. In 1957 the slogan, "Have a break, have a KitKat," was used alongside their TV commercials to promote the bar as workers' chocolate. The slogan encouraged people to associate the KitKat bar with taking a break from work. It was also associated as the perfect snack to go with a tea or coffee when you are on your break.
Number 6.
KitKat was Rowntree's best-selling product. KitKats became Rowntree's best-selling product within 2 years of the launch. In 1988 Rowntree's was taken over by Nestlé, who are still the current owners of the KitKat product, in most of the world. In the United States, KitKat is made by Reese's Candy Company. Nestlé agreed to keep the ingredients and production of the KitKat the same as it was such a popular chocolate bar.
Number 7.
KitKats had a wafer inside to cut down costs. The idea of the wafer being the filling was to keep the costs of production lower and therefore offer an affordable working man's chocolate bar. If the bar was made from solid chocolate, the production costs would have been a lot higher. This is mostly due to the fact that cocoa beans were more expensive than a biscuit wafer.
Number 8.
KitKat Chunky was invented in 1999. The change in size allowed Nestlé to market the same loved product but to a slightly varied audience. It was an easy product to market because KitKat already had a name for being a great chocolate bar, so all the people who would buy the normal KitKat wanted to try the new size.
Number 9.
Today there are over 300 flavors of KitKat. The first flavor variant of KitKat was released in 1996, and it was orange flavor. There have been over 200 limited edition and seasonal flavors of KitKat produced since 2000, most of which were in Japan. They began to experiment with not only sweet-tasting flavors but any flavor that exists within Japanese culture. This includes flavors such as wasabi, sake, matcha tea, miso soup, soy sauce and Tokyo banana. Next time you go to buy a KitKat bar, keep a lookout for all the weird and wonderful flavors they have created and think about where this delicious chocolate bar came from.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and break the subscribe button.